So what's up everyone, welcome to Five channel. This morning I'm just gonna be discussing with you guys on beam layout. So the last tutorial we actually did was on foundation drawing. Some people call it general arrangement, but this morning we're just gonna be discussing on beam layout. Now beam layout is just a drawing that defines the arrangement of beams. But before we get into that, with this little drawing, let's just try to make the placement of our columns and move to the next thing. So distributing this to their specific panel, we can have a column here, 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 and here and here. And you can actually have some to be, you can actually have it to be here and eliminate this, because we can actually draw it as this. So this load, this one is already counterparting the load coming here. If this is 5 kilonewton, this should not be greater than 10 kilonewton. So it depends on the kind of reinforcement that we're putting here, which will make it to be able to carry the load that is gonna be pressing down there. So this is the first thing that we're gonna be doing. And on a beam layout, the beam layout drawing actually shows the placement of the columns. It gives information on the beam you're using. If we're using a 450 mm by 225, so it actually shows on the beam layout drawing. Now the first thing you actually notice is, or how you see things on the beam layout drawing, is actually here you have to be written floor beam 01, and if we're making use of 450 mm by 225 mm, if we're putting a beam here, we actually come here and write that same thing, floor beam 02, then 450 by 225, then there should be floor beam 03, floor beam 04, so this will be 05, this will be 06, this will be 07, this will be 08, this will be 09, this 10, this will be 11 and 12. That means we have 12 beams on this drawing. So that means we have 12 beams on this drawing, and this is actually signifying that we are having a beam on the wall. So we have a beam on the wall here, we have a beam on the wall here, we have beams on the wall. That is why we have the width of the beam to be 225 and the height to be 450, so that the beam will not go beyond the load bearing wall that we are making use of. So after that, the next thing you actually see on your drawing is if the drawing is a two-way or a one-way. Now let's just try to show what the differences are. Now on this is the sign that signifies a two ways, and this one shows a one way span or the panel. So this is now the ly and lx. So whenever we divide our long span over our short span, if we actually get it to be 2, we make it a one way. If our long span over our short span is less than 2, is lesser. No, this is lesser than 2, that is when we make it to be 2 ways. So if we actually have this to be maybe maybe 2 2 and we get 1. Since 1 is less than 2, if this is 2 meters and this side is 2 meters, if we divide the ly over the lx, which is 2 over 2, which is 1, that means we're making this to be a 2 ways. So we can actually make this also to be a 2 ways. This will be a 1 way. No, it actually needs to span to this side through the long span. So this will be a 2 ways. And this will be a 2 ways, and this will also be a 2 ways. And finally we can just give them names, and this one will be a 1 way. So we can actually make come here and give this panel 1 because it is the biggest. So this can be panel 2, this can be panel 2, this can be panel 3, panel 4, panel 5, maybe panel 6, panel 6, panel 6. So this is actually all major thing you should actually understand when it comes to your beam layout. So the next one we're gonna be treating is gonna be on the sections of the beam layout. So I want you guys to subscribe to my channel, and now I'm thanking you guys for pushing me to reach I think 518 subs this morning. So I thank you guys for doing this for me. I really appreciate you guys. So I want you to please keep subscribing and sharing my content because it helps me a lot. Thank you all guys. I really love your response. So make sure you're subscribing to post more. And also I make CAD tutorial, not just engineering tutorials. I make CAD tutorials also. So I want you guys to make sure you're subscribing. Thank you all for watching.